Come in.
How's it going? Matt Mikusek with Salesforce.
Nice to meet you, Matt. Jeff at Fire.
Jeff, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's mine.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
Yeah, me and my family, we flew out to LA.
Oh, LA? Wow, that's fantastic. I was actually there a couple weeks ago with my
That's
family.
awesome.
Yeah. It's nice to get away out of this Texas heat. So.
Yeah, honestly.
So, is anyone else joining us today?
No, it's just gonna be me.
Okay, fantastic. Well, listen, before we get started, I'd love to give you my card. If you have
you.
any questions, feel free to reach out to me, email me, or call me. So, do you mind if I take notes while we have our meeting?
No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay, awesome. So a little bit why I'm here is just to kind of find out some more issues that you may be having, a little bit more about the company, and seeing where there's kind of room for improvement. So, who do you work specifically closely with?
Who do I work specifically close with? Taylor Duncan.
Oh, okay. She's a North Texas sales manager.
Yeah,
correct?
she is.
Okay, awesome. So if you like what you see here today, are you kind of a part of the decision-making process? Can you make a decision?
Yeah, I am, but it can't be today. Like, if I do like what you're saying, we can schedule a time next week to meet.
Okay, fantastic. So what kind of system do you currently use as far as customer management?
Like CRM system?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we don't enforce a particular CRM system.
Okay.
Every single employee can use their own system based on their own discretion.
Okay, and how long have you used this system?
Basically since we've been founded in 2011.
In 2011? Okay, awesome. So how many employees would you say use your system?
Basically about all of them.
All of them? I think it was about 30 or 35, is that correct?
Yeah, 32.
Okay, fantastic. And how many customers are they servicing?
How many customers are they servicing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have a specific number,
Okay.
but yeah, every employee services quite a few.
Okay, I think I read somewhere it was around like 2,000. Does that sound about correct?
Yeah, that sounds about correct.
Okay, so yeah, so there's a lot of customers with kind of a few amount of employees servicing them. Fantastic. So, what kind of growth do you have in customers?
So annually, since we were founded, we've had about like 120 to 130% growth per year.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, what kind of, on the flip side, what kind of growth do you have in employees?
Yeah, we've definitely grown in the amount of employees we've had,
Okay.
on an annual basis.
Yeah. Awesome. So, Jeff, let me ask you this: are you satisfied with your current process?
For the most part, yes, but there's some gaps that I see that definitely can be filled.
Okay. Well, what kind of are those? What kind of gaps are you talking about?
Mainly our communication. That's
Communication.
the major one. I'm trying to fix.
Okay. Do you know of anybody else who may be unhappy with the current system?
I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for Taylor.
For Taylor.
We both had the same issue.
Okay. Awesome. So, have you heard any complaints from maybe any of your employees about the current system?
Yeah, we have.
Awesome. Okay. So you have had some complaints. So, what issues do you face aside from communication with your current process that you have?
Keeping track of information.
Keeping track.
That's the main the other issue we face aside from communication.
Okay. And would you say that you kind of talked a little about communication? Would you say that your employees kind of feel disconnected from each other?
Yeah, definitely. Especially since they're all using their own CRM system, it's hard for them to communicate with each other.
Okay. And how reliable would you say that the current process is?
I mean, it's been reliable, but as I said earlier, it's been staggering over the past couple of years.
Uh-huh.
Especially the fact that we don't have cloud capabilities.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's hard for us to store that much information. In the past, we didn't get it for security reasons,
Mm-hmm.
but since more and more companies are adopting it, and it's been more and more prevalent today, we're starting to see the benefits outweighing the risks.
Yeah, having that real-time data and everything right at your fingertips. So this kind of leads me to the next question: is how mobile is your current process?
Yeah, it's pretty mobile.
Pretty mobile. So, would you say that your current process is susceptible to any kind of security breach?
Yeah, as of now, since it potentially could be.
It could be?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you kind of mentioned a lapse of communication. Is that between employees and customers, or employees, or how does that?
Basically everyone.
Everyone.
Even employees in management.
Okay, so what happens when a customer is not reached out to?
Yeah, there's always times like that when a customer isn't reached out to enough or is reached out to too many times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the main issue. We don't have all our information under one page, so it's hard to keep track of who's reaching out to who and who isn't reaching out to someone.
For sure. So you mentioned when a customer is reached out to too many times. I'm sure that's upsetting for them. How do you kind of handle that situation?
At that point, it's really difficult to hold employees liable for this because they only have access to what's in their own CRM system. They don't have access to like a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, like, there's nothing we really can do other than like apologize to the customer and see where that takes them.
For sure.
Because we can't do any. There's no like things enforced to like hold that employee accountable because they worked with the best information they had.
Yeah, I'm sure that can definitely be frustrating. So, with your current process and your current CRM systems that your employees are using, how does your employees know when a customer has been reached out to?
That's the thing. They don't.
They don't.
Most of the time, they do not.
Okay. And how are your employees able to take their work on the road with them?
I mean, like, it depends on their CRM system, but if it's capable of being mobile, like, it depends on which one they're using, but they are capable. It doesn't really matter on location. It's the fact that most of them are unable to like communicate with like one another.
Yeah, I hear that. Going into implementing a new CRM system, what kind of challenges do you think you could face with that?
Yeah, I was thinking like many of our employees might be initially reluctant simply because of like the large amount of time they'll take. But like since they're so used to like their own CRM systems, it'll take a while for them to like be able to adapt to a new one.
Mm-hmm. So the way that your current process is set up, do you think that's responsible for any kind of customer dissatisfaction?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Okay. And do lapses in communication occur because everyone's not using that same CRM system?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your team? Do they experience any kind of delays in response from everyone not being on one central system?
Yeah, definitely, because like people have trouble like finding out like who they need to respond to, who they don't need.
Yeah. And how are your relationships impacted by the flaws that you currently have?
Yeah, it's definitely affected like our client relationships greatly, especially when a client is reached out to too many times. It makes it look like we don't know what we're doing, or our lack of communication becomes apparent.
Yeah.
It definitely like makes them lose trust in us as a company.
For sure.
So that's one thing we're definitely trying to alleviate in the future.
Okay. And so kind of going off of that, if you're counting on growing as a company and you've proven that you have, do you believe that measures need to be taken to tighten up communication between your employees and between your employees and customers?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. That's something you'd like to improve. Mm-hmm. In what ways do you see a CRM system helping you?
Well, like, it's not like any particular. We want a universal CRM system that gets all the information under one page. So every employee, every manager will have access to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need to focus on our time, spend time trying to explain to customers why they've been contacted more than once. We can focus on finding new leads. Because it will greatly affect the overall communication within our company.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And how much more efficient do you think your employees could be because they're all part of that one situation?
Much more efficient.
Much more
efficient.
They
won't be focusing on like contacting the same client. They can focus on finding new clients.
Awesome. Okay. And what would it mean to you specifically to increase your customer satisfaction rate?
That's my main goal right now.
Main goal, you'd say. Awesome. And do you see a benefit in increasing your customer and employee confidentiality and security?
Yes.
Okay. And do you think being able to see more of your employees' work would help you be a more effective leader?
Yeah, definitely. I should be able to keep track of like everything.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, well, listen, Jeff. I appreciate you answering my questions. Once again, thank you for having me. You mentioned some issues on communication, some efficiency issues, and I really think that Salesforce is a product that can help alleviate those issues that you're having. If it's possible, I'd love to meet with you maybe same time next week where we could discuss a little more about our product. I understand it's a big decision. I don't want to rush you. So, I'd love to have another meeting where we could talk more about our specific product and the ways that it could help you.
Yeah, that definitely works. We can meet around the same time next week.
Same time next week?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's fantastic. Jeff, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
It was great meeting with you, Matt.
Thank you. You as well.